have dreamed of this moment for so long. I have imagined for so long what I would say. You know, I actually thought that I saw you once in a travel log from Italy. Billy showed up with one day, and I moved the kids to Italy so I could look for you, and I did. I searched for you everywhere, in every window of every cafe I ever passed, on every bus and every sidewalk. I pretended like I was living my life, but inside I was just thinking all the time about what I would actually say if I did run into you, if I did actually see your face in one of those windows.
What did you plan to say?
That I'm sorry that I didn't take better care of you. That I ever let you get into a car that day. I should never have left you alone, not for 1 minute, and I'm sorry that I didn't stop you somehow.
It's okay, bud. It's not important now.
No, actually, it's not okay. I've been carrying this around inside of me for quite a while, so I'd like to get it off my chest if it's okay with you. I've been haunted by the image of your car, of you in that car, going off the bridge, and me standing there and just watching.
Joshua, don't. There's nothing you could have done about it. There's nothing anybody could have done about it. And you're not to blame yourself. I mean it.
It doesn't matter anymore. Because you're here now. Always.
Always, bud.
I can't touch you. What is this? What is this, some kind of a cruel joke? I mean, you might as well be a ghost if I can't touch you.
Well, that's really not... It doesn't matter right now.
It matters to me.
Well, I know. I mean, but what I mean is that it's really not what's important now. What's important is that we talk to each other and that we be together.
Without touching.
Well, I have to admit that the sex was great, but we've got more going for us than
Come
just
on, now,
that.
please, don't joke about this, all right?
Okay, well, the sex was more than great.
Thank you.
Oh, Joshua, just talk to me. Tell me all those things you've been wanting to tell me for so many years.
Reva, there hasn't been a day that has gone by since you... There has not been a day that's gone by that I haven't wanted to share something with you, particularly about our kids. I mean, it's been incredible. That Mara is so beautiful. I don't know how else to describe her. She's just smart and wonderful, and she's really stubborn.
Oh, I wonder where she got that from.
Gee, I don't know.
Oh,
where do you think,
huh?
huh?
Don't. And what about my baby? What about Shane?
He's not a baby anymore. He's a short man. He's as wise as the hills and mischievous. And he was speaking before he was even 2.5 years old, Italian and English. Of course, I haven't really kept up on the Italian. But...
Does he remember me at all?
Well, Mara keeps the memory of you alive for him. She tells him about all the good times the two of you used to have together, and every once in a while they open up the photo album, and it's sweet. It's like a little ritual that they go through.
Well, how did they adjust to being abroad?
Oh, no problem at all. They were ordering pasta al dente and dipping bread in the olive oil, you know. I think they were kind of excited, though, about coming back to the States and living with their relatives. You should see them. They're will they be able to see you, though?
I'm not sure. Well, what about you? Tell me what you've been up to.
Not a lot. I've been back in Springfield for about a year and a half. Spent most of the time wearing a suit and a tie, and I got sick of that, so I traded it in for a hard hat and a pair of jeans and boots. I quit.
You did?
Louis Oil, yes, I did. Really threw Vanessa for a little while, but I think she got over it. I resurrected Lewis Construction. I'm trying to make a go of that now. It's good. It's really good. I mean, I'm actually enjoying getting up in the morning and going to work every day, and I'm making plans for the future. And I'm just thinking that right now I'm finally crawling out of that dark hole that I've been in ever since you. And now here you are. Why now?
Love me?
No, I'm sorry, Annie. I just can't juggle the schedule for every nurse who has personal problems. And besides, Rick Bauer's the reason you're here. He's the one who recommended you for the fellowship.
No, Lillian, I just can't work with him anymore.
That would mean you also couldn't work with several of his patients, like Eve. Now, have you thought about that? Oh, Annie, what is going on with you?
I told you before what was going on with me.
No, you didn't. You gave me an ultimatum. You have been off the wall since your falling out with Josh.
Can we just leave him out of this, please?
No. Can you leave him out of it? It seems to me your current state of mind has everything to do with him.
No, my current state of mind has everything to do with I'm wondering what I did to push him away from me.
What makes you think you did that?
Lily, and it has to be me. I mean, one minute the man is adoring me, and then the next minute he's pushing me out the door. See, I have this wonderful effect on men.
Sounds to me like you were taking the blame for his strange behavior. All he had to do was come to you and tell you he had a problem.
No.
Stop blaming yourself.
We're talking about Rick. We're not talking about Josh.
I have said all I'm going to say about Rick. Rick has been like a son to me. He would never hold a grudge. So I want you to think very carefully and clear this up between the two of you.
Well, there's really no special reason why. I mean, I just am. We can't predict these things, and we certainly can't control them.
Whoa. Slow down for just a second here. We?
You, yeah.
Who's we?
All of us. Oh, Joshua, you were always such a linear thinker. What do you want to do now? How long's it been since you've had anything to eat? You must be hungry. I mean, venison chili.
No, venison chili, thank you. I'm not really hungry.
Well, we could go for a walk.
Oh, the kids.
What about them?
Well, I left like a bat out of hell when I wanted to come up here to find you. I think I better call them and make sure they're okay. Yeah, Henry, hi, it's Josh. Could you put on Mar or Shane? Let me talk to... What? Oh, right, they're at school. I forgot. I'm just not thinking real clear. Listen, I'm going to stay up here for a little longer than I had anticipated. There's a few things that I have to take care of. What? She did. She called? What did she have to say? Oh, okay. No, I'll call again to talk to the kids. Thank you very much. Bye.
Sounds serious.
No,
Are you
it's
okay?
no big deal. Well, it's kind of serious. This person called that I've been having a little bit of a problem with, and you know who I'm talking about, don't you? I mean, you know that it's the girl, the woman, the person I've been dating. Look, don't make a big deal out of it, okay? She and I are we're good friends. It hasn't gone any further than that.
How did you meet her?
She was my nurse when I broke my leg after the fire. She bandaged me. That's all. You know. In fact, we really didn't have much of a use for each other. And then we got. She helped me out of my depressed state, Reva. Okay. And the thing is, I left Springfield and things weren't really good between the two of us. So she's a good person. She's got a good heart.
How nice.
You know, somehow I don't think you really mean that, Reva. And what was the deal? I mean, you show up on the edge of the bed right before we're about ready to make...
It's just that she seems so callow. Like a hunk of colorless clay just waiting to be molded into some recognizable shape.
How can you say that? She's not... She's anything but colorless. She's brimming with life and with color. And what was the deal? You kept whispering into my ear that she's all wrong for me? What was that? Why did you say that?
I just have an instinct for these things. I mean, you two would end up killing each other.
I don't think so.
Well, if you miss her so much, why don't you go back to Springfield and pick up where you left off?
Did I say that I miss her?
Nobody dragged you up here to Cross Creek.
Oh,
You didn't have to come.
Reva, what do you mean I didn't have to come? You come popping into my life after 5 years, showing up at inopportune moments in strange places. You tell me I didn't have to come here? I thought I was going crazy. You made me think I was going crazy. You made me come here, Reva.
Nobody makes Joshua Lewis do anything he doesn't want to do.
Ditto for Reva Shea Lewis, even in her present ethereal state.
What are you implying, Joshua?
I'm implying that you knew exactly what you were doing by getting me up, by coming back into my life at this time. Yeah, it's just like you to come grandstanding in after 5 years, right when I'm getting my life back together, right when I'm about ready to make love with another woman, you come back into my life? Wait, no, don't do this, Reva. Reva, don't! Reva, come back here! Reva.
May I talk to you?
No.
No, Vanessa. It's about Josh. Something's going on with him, and I'm worried.
All right, Reva. You want to play games, huh? You want to play games? I have your diary in my hand, Reva, and it's going right into the fire in about 2 minutes. If you don't come out here and talk to me, I mean it. Toad City, Reva. It's gonna burn quick. Come on, this isn't fair! You can't just disappear anytime you feel like it, huh? I mean, I realize you never played fair your entire life, but this is ridiculous! What are you gonna do, rattle the dishes next, huh? Take the pictures off the wall, come down the... Chip,